I moderated an event last week, and then it was a group of highly qualified students, graduates currently having their life here in South Korea. And the one thing I was able to share during the discussion as well was the value of networking and upskilling. And these two are some of the biggest things that you actually have to have and be able to use when you're trying to explore working life here in South Korea. Welcome back. And this video I'll be sharing some information about the importance of networking in South Korea, especially if you're planning to stay here to work, to live, and probably explore the opportunities for you here in the country. And the importance of upskilling is especially for those who are under the humanities, the sa business, psychology, social sciences, the non-STEM programs. In South Korea, the biggest market for students is actually the STEM market. The budget is there, the opportunities are there, even the work opportunities are also there. Scholarships are also under STEM. But for the humanities, the social sciences, we tend to have lesser opportunities, and probably the biggest humanities related course would be business, and the other courses almost next to none. And the important thing is for you to upskill, be able to gain more knowledge, be able to combine what you have now with something related to, unfortunately, with STEM. So for example, or data analytics or AI. For example, you're under business. The best way for you to combine something business related to it is like probably information systems management, or combining data analytics with business decisions. You're probably a data analyst. These industries are getting bigger budgets every year. And if you want to stay here in South Korea and probably work, that could be one of the best tracks for you to take. So for the other aspects, for example, you're under tourism, or you're under psychology, social science, education. I think attaching something related to AI, like for example, for tourism, like tourism management, but it's something related to like, the application of technology to tourism. I think that's also getting big here in South Korea, especially now the digital twin technology is getting available. These things, you have to be very creative when it comes to packaging yourself, so you'll be able to find jobs here in South Korea. But here's the catch. Since there are a lot of STEM students coming out in the past few years, the market supply for jobs is actually the demand for job is actually very high, but the supply, like the job openings, are getting smaller. At the same time, there are other Koreans who are graduating being your competition. That's another thing. So if you're thinking that STEM is the way, it's not really. It's a matter of choosing the right track, choosing the right course, setting up the very nice credentials, and lastly, luck. Some of the students like me, or I was able to get my job because I was lucky enough to meet my future employer back then during a program at my university. I never thought I'll be able to find job here in South Korea as fast as I did, but I did. And again, that's where the luck comes in. And that's the upskilling part. Now let's go to the networking part. The networking is also very important, especially in South Korea, because you meet a lot of people outside of your circle during networking events. For example, you go to an event of a Korean Chamber of Commerce. You'll be able to meet some business people, CEO of different kind, and probably that would open up a lot of opportunities for you. For example, also attending school events or international events from United Nations, ASEAN, these things, diplomacy related, these things will open up a lot of opportunities. So those things are the one I recommended: upskilling and networking. And the best way for you to do it is by going out. If you're doing masters and PhD, my take is that 80% of that should supposed to come with your laboratory coursework school, but the 20% should be more of exploring the opportunities. You are doing the masters, but you should be able to find ways to connect with the society, connect with the market by doing networking events. So If you are aiming to find jobs here in South Korea, attend different job fairs, career fairs, attend different events, especially in LinkedIn. There's so many there, even if it's offline or online. The moment you're able to get contacts, that's the most important thing. And I'll be sharing more contents like this, especially those who want to do work here in South Korea. This series is HAJA episode, so everything related to South Korea. You can do it. That's the ultimate tip. You can do it. It's a matter of perseverance, hard work, consistency, and luck.